Your crypto in health. You want to know how crypto is working in health? We come to you every day with juicy news on wealth, wellness, and well-being. We're broadcasting to you live from 1.4 degrees south of the equator and 37 degrees east of the central meridian. I like to tell you we're right in the cryptographic middle of the world. You're with me, Scholastica Mugi, and I'm coming to you at 1100 hours Coordinated Universal Time, UTC, here on the Ubricoin channel. You're just in time. We're glad you could join us. This is the channel that offers you freedom of money with our health crypto, the Ubricoin, which is definitely the time to buy now Ubricoins for your wealth, your wellness, and your well-being. And you're giving us a call on 0713-258-127. We help you download that wallet. We bring those Ubricoins to your smartphone because this is the time for you to have them while still the price is affordable and before we skyrocket to the moon. Even as we continue to focus on creating liquidity for Ubricoin, which we already began that process, and we already have our first UBN ETH liquidity pool on uniswap.org, which is a decentralized exchange that enables people to exchange their cryptos, to lend money to each other, to borrow money from each other. And we achieved that milestone thanks to our 16 pioneer members. We are now headed to our liquidity pool 2, where already contributions are here. We received those contributions and the deadline was yesterday. And we thank every participant of that liquidity pool 2 who took part in that liquidity pool 2, and it goes live today, and we shall have it on Saturday 6 p.m. East Africa time. Of course, we have changed those classes. I will be letting you know why in just a while. So that particular class rather is what we've changed for this Saturday, 6 p.m. East Africa time. So that means that these particular contributors of the pool will continue earning passive income from the transaction fees of every transaction. And of course, we're saying that these are steps that we have taken in order for us to see how we can make UBN liquid. Moving the UBN from solid state to liquid state requires a lot of effort, requires you and I to mobilize our friends, our relatives, our enemies to come together and make UBN liquid. And of course, you can follow that particular action on etherscan.io to see what is happening and how it's progressing, even as we prepare to see what is going to happen to our second liquidity pool as we continue to adding liquidity on UBN ETH liquidity pool. So thank you to everybody who is taking their time and putting their resources here for us to be able to achieve liquidity for UBN. We really appreciate. We don't take it for granted. Thank you, and massive love to you. Even as I appreciate my diehard fans, that's Bishop Mackenzie, Sikolia, Lillian, Bishop Ongala, Daniel, Pastor Thomas, Samasinga, David Ogutu, Stephen Opanga, Chiza, Ian Mwangi, Brand Rakoi, Samuel Gatua, William Boro, Agnella Maganga, Antomunya, Priscilla Jane Kiongo, Felix, Clive, Blex Mutitu, Tobias, Zipporah, Sheila, Silas, Charles Care, Isaac Ithua, Alfanyota, Sherry, Justus Kimeli, Jenga Shugu, Mohamed Ali, David Muturu, Pinch 254, Triza Justin, Irene Cynthia, Global Trader, Romario, Mr. Mbuga, Kimani Mtak, Kimani Kamau, Miriam Veronica, the amazing Caroline Okello from the South Africa, thank you so much for your support. Alex Mburu in Djibouti, we love you. Kaushik from India, massive love. The amazing ladies in the New England, we love you. Madam Beatrice Marango, Elizabeth Kiruki, Damaris Kithua, Miriam Musyoki, massive love to you. In California, we have Mr. Fred Kufai, mad love, Kimani Kamau, Dr. Muteti, Florence Karumba. We also have in Maryland the amazing Jacob Yator and your team, Amon, Alex, Faith Geshora. Thank you so much for the work that you're doing. And even in Seattle, Washington, we have amazing people. Joyce Rorie, Pastor Zippy, Johnson Jr., Salome, Lilian Mero, Albert Ndege. Massive love to the guys in the New Jersey. We have Stephen Gitao and Jackie. In the United Kingdom, we have the amazing Madam Ruth Owino, Jane Nelson, Edith Suwa Runyora, Kathy Wawero, Anna Maganjo, and Masharia Rose K, Job Shege, your wife Hannah Shege. Massive love to you guys. In the USA, we have Judy Johnson, Mike Ashiri, Peter Njoroge, Pon Njoroge, Patrick Muganda, Wycliffe Chakua. Thank you so much for your support, your continued support. You guys are just the best and we really appreciate you. And today, my special shout out goes to Madam Miriam Musyoki, who's an ardent supporter of UBN and one of our admins on our Facebook group of Ubricoin, where we are all inviting you to join us, and I will be sharing that link in just a while on the description below so that you can use that particular link to join our Facebook page of Ubricoin. Thank you so much, Madam Musyoki, for being so passionate about the Ubricoin and, of course, trying to bring in as many people as we can in order for us to get the wealth, the wellness, and the well-being. And ultimately, Ubricoin is going to be used to achieve universal health access, and that is for everyone. So we are really grateful for the amazing job that you're doing. Massive love to you. Now let's get inspired from Ephesians chapter 2, verse 8 to 9. For by grace you have been saved through faith, and that not of yourselves. It is the gift of God, not of works, lest anyone should boast. Amen and amen. That's a good reminder. Now, on our crypto word of the day, we revisit immutability. Next, on our crypto news segment, we talk about a football star who's set to launch his own NFT platform. And on Ubrica today, we continue shilling UBN. And of course, our focus is to ensure that we bring liquidity to Ubricoin. So let's begin by defining immutability. Now, immutability is the ability of a blockchain ledger to remain unchanged, unaltered, and indelible. So each transaction that is verified by the blockchain network is time-stamped and embedded into a block of information. And each block of information, such as facts or transaction details, proceed using a cryptographic principle or a hash value. So cryptography, once you add cryptography and blockchain hashing process, that is what we gain immutability. That is what causes immutability. And of course, this is really amazing because then it means that our transactions of Ubricoin are unchanged. It remains unaltered. It's indelible. You can't do away with it. It cannot be changed once it's already on the blockchain. So each transaction is verified. And of course, it's verified by the blockchain network. It's timestamped and embedded into a block of information. That's really important to note. So this is what differentiates blockchain money with fiat money. So we need to be moving into this space, and Ubricoin is already here for us. So you're just giving us a call on 0713-258-127, and we're gonna do the rest for you and ensure that you have those Ubricoins right here on your smartphone. So let's cross over to our crypto news segment and look at what is happening. This is news on Cointelegraph, and this is by Helen Patz. It talks about football star Tom Brady to launch his own NFT platform. Now, six-time Super Bowl champion Tom Brady is backing a new major development in the non-fungible token industry by launching his own NFT platform. The new NFT platform, dubbed Autograph, will target some of the biggest figures in sports, entertainment, fashion, and pop culture, and provide a tool for unique digital collectibles. Now, the platform is expected to launch this spring. Autograph CEO Dylan Rosenblatt said that the platform will bring together some of the world's most iconic names and brands with best-in-class digital artists in order to create and launch NFT pieces to a community of fans and collectors. Autograph will also have interactive offerings like live auctions and physical product drops, as well as in-person experiences. So this is definitely non-fungible tokens taking up the space of the creative world and the sports world. And as we have seen, we have previously talked about non-fungible tokens. And of course, a non-fungible token is a digital token that's a type of cryptocurrency. And it is this particular NFT and these cryptocurrency assets are unique. Each item or token is entirely unique, and you can just find it, and it's actually indivisible. If you want to know more about these NFTs, we already have that particular video. You can find it right here on the Ubrica channel. Just type non-fungible tokens and you'll see the deeper explanation of what a non-fungible token is all about. And there's a lot of craze around that. And because people are making money out of it, and of course, we have seen that these new digital assets are seen by many as a way of guaranteeing digital scarcity. So that is really why they are common, particularly in the creative world. Having said that, we continue letting you know that Ubricoin is here, and we're 69,900 of us, Ubricoin hodlers. This is amazing progress, and every week we have new Ubricoin holders. So that is really important for you to first note that if you're not here, every day someone is joining, and that's the progress that we're making. And so for you, the silent viewer out there, please make sure that you're joining in, because cryptos are here to stay. And even more so, sooner than later, you will be forced to join here. You will be forced to come and join. So before you just allow yourself to be forced, do not allow yourself to be forced. Just come in, and we're embracing you, and we're giving you the best crypto in town. This is Ubricoin. This is Ubricoin that brings you wealth, wellness, and well-being. It's a health crypto. So when we talk about matters health, you need to be looking up. This should be part of your priority, because as we have seen, even currently in the world, there's a lot of trouble in as far as health is concerned, and everybody out there is just, we are actually at risk, particularly with the COVID-19 pandemic, which has is not going away as we thought sooner. So we expect that you take matters health very seriously, and that is why we as Ubrica decided, you know what, we need a health crypto, and we need to see how better we can solve health issues without using fiat money, because we have seen fiat money, due to the corruption, the fact that it is easy for fiat money to, people to just take money and use it for their own selfish gains. With blockchain money, it's different, and we want you to experience this by joining us, because the more people we are, the more we're able to, accomplish this particular vision of achieving universal health access. Now, the beauty about Ubricoin is that it's global currency, and so anywhere around the world, wherever you are, everywhere, anywhere, and you can access Ubricoin anytime. And again, you can see what is happening. You can follow the action of Ubricoin. With every transaction that takes place, you get to follow it on etherscan.io. So if you visit etherscan.io, which is our block explorer, you'll find the number of holders. There's just transparency about what is happening to the Ubricoin. So we're not faking things here. We have it right where you need it to have. There's a tab on transfers. You can see one day and 21 hours ago, there was a transfer that took place. You can see the number of holders. There's a holders tab. You can see the people who own, quite a number of Ubricoins. And once you visit also the exchange tab, you're going to see, and we are recommending either flyer for your trading with the UBN ETH pair. So if you click on UBN ETH pair, that particular tab is going to take you directly to either flyer exchange, and you continue doing the trading. On the DEX trades, you can follow through on the action that has been taking place on uniswap.org, again, our decentralized platform, where we want to see how it can help us achieve liquidity for Ubricoin. We already have the UBN ETH liquidity pool, and that is exactly what is happening. And today we're going live with a second liquidity pool with Miss Susan, who's doing an amazing job. Big up to you. And of course, with all this transparency, that's why we're telling you that this is the place to join us. And we need the numbers, guys. We need everybody to come on board so that we can work together and help this Ubricoin of ours to become liquid. So having said that, as I said earlier, there's a slight change in on this week's class of Ubrica Continuous Learning for ambassadors, and of course this is the intermediate class. We have made a lot of progress, and we moved this particular class to 8 p.m. To 6 p.m. East Africa time this week, only for this week, due to a board meeting that will take place at 8 p.m. East Africa time this Saturday. So that's why we found it necessary to move the class back to 6 p.m. But coming next week, we shall go back to 8 p.m. East Africa time. I hope that is really important for us to note. So let us purpose to attend that particular class, because that's when we shall follow on the action of what is happening to the UBN ETH liquidity pool, and we shall be guided accordingly. So 6 p.m. East Africa time is when the classes will be this coming Saturday. But beginning next week, we go back to 8 p.m. East Africa time, and the classes are on Saturdays. So having said that, we continue bringing in our people, and we're also saying that even as we continue creating liquidity, we remind you that this is not money that doubles immediately. This is not money that we're putting there to get them to multiply just as we have put it now. This is money that we put out there as a long-term investment, and of course you expect to wait a considerable amount of time before you see your financial returns. But it is a good progress. We are already in it, and so many people have responded positively. We're so glad, and we're so humbled by the people who have taken upon themselves to join us and to achieve whatever we have achieved so far. In as far as even getting our first liquidity pool is concerned, we're really humbled. Thank you so much to everybody, and of course, bringing your networks. And by your networks, I mean the friend who is right there next to you, your family member, your relatives, your enemies. Bring them all, and of course, wealth, wellness, and well-being is definitely our portion. Having said that, it's my time to love you and leave you. And today we wrap up the show from an unknown author who says the best view comes after the hardest climb. Again, the best view comes after the hardest climb. I have been your girl, Scholastic Kamugi, and until tomorrow, it is goodbye for now. Ciao.